Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Teatime Thoughts, the channel where we discuss thoughts and drink tea. Good evening, thoughtfuls. I am back again.
Here we go again.
With a poop bun on top of my head. Got some more cringe posts for you guys, so let's jump right in, shall we? Girls want to be talking about period pains. Have you ever rolled your ankle over like this? Nat sums it up for all of us. I'm so glad we girls don't have ankles. I've actually rolled my ankle like this. I'm a hiker, I am a runner, I am a skier, I kayak in the summer. I used to be a figure skater. I have rolled my ankle more times than this guy has probably rolled his ankle. I've also had period pains. I've also given birth. Try harder. Why do Brits speak English, an American language, rather than speaking some European language? Hang on. Why do Brits speak English, an American language, rather than speaking some European? No, I read that right. I read it correctly. So let's start with the fact that there are actual American languages. Not a single one of them is English. English was an import from English people, from England, from Great Britain. Brits, they speak English because English is a British language. You're so close. Keep trying. Getting a nose job so my future kids can be born with naturally small noses. Hold on. Kids can be born with naturally small noses. Just so you know, this right here is what happens, parents, when you are science deniers and your kids don't understand how basic genetics works. Don't raise stupid kids. Next. This is what future liberals want. This is what an abortion looks like? I think once the kid's born, abortion is off the table. These sick people, oh my God. Again, science deniers, you're not gonna win, ever. These people blend babies. It has a name. Maybe they didn't name it. A face, a tiny heartbeat. Look at the evil smile of the nurse. I can't. For those of you who don't know what we're looking at right now, you're gonna see why I'm laughing in about 3 seconds. And abortion.
Stop saying this is for x-rays, okay? Babies don't need x-rays. Babies don't have bones.
Okay, first of all, this is how they x-ray babies, right here. And yes, babies have bones. Babies have bones. They do. That's why they have a structure, instead of being just like little amorphous blobs.
I wish I had no bones!
That's why they have arms and legs and chests and ribs. Oh, bear me strength. Okay, I'm sorry. If you wrote this, you're stupid. Every second someone dies. Every second someone is born. So why isn't our population 0? I'm having a really hard time deciphering their thought process. But let's just say this is true, right? If every second someone dies, but every second someone is born, that wouldn't make the population 0. That would make the population stable. The population would always be at a stable number, which it isn't. It's growing, so that's probably not true either. But say it's true. Every second someone dies, every second someone is born. They're not like coming together and obliterating.
If there was an anti-me made out of antimatter, that person in principle could look exactly like me. Except, of course, when I decide to shake his hand, at that point we both would blow ourselves to smithereens in a gigantic nuclear explosion.
If you're born, you're alive. So you're adding to the population. Like if you've got 10 people, one person dies, one person is born, you still have 10 people. Tell me you can't count without telling me you can't count. Oh my God. The bubonic plague literally vanished without a trace. Was there a vaccine? Didn't think so. Same thing is gonna happen with the coronavirus. Just wait. I'll read the reply first. The bubonic plague literally killed 50 million people. How are you that dumb? There's more to it than that. First of all, the bubonic plague did not vanish without a trace. Madagascar has had some significant plague outbreaks in the very recent history, and I'm talking in the last 10 years. Bubonic plague is alive and well. The reason that it doesn't kill people anymore is because of antibiotics, not vaccines, because the bubonic plague is bacterial, not viral. Vaccines don't do anything for bacterial infections. Vaccines are for viral infections. Viral infections, things like flus, colds, coronavirus, hepatitis. Oh my God. And they don't treat it, they prevent it. Bubonic plague is totally a bacterial infection. It's believed to be caused by the bacteria Yersinia pestis or Y. pestis. An aggressive treatment of antibiotics can now treat the plague, which many people still catch every single year. Stop speaking like you know what you're talking about. Yes, you don't know. People can't be animals. What? Sorry, fam. I'm not your fam. I'm not in any way related to you, please God. Just basic biology. So stop calling people animals. Be smart for once. I'm going to share a graphic with people who never took grade 10 biology. I don't even know how to make this funny. It's just sad. About to go in on these Roman numerals. And I am absolutely calling them Roman numerals from here on out. Roman numerals. I love this. This is on purpose. Guaranteed they did this on purpose. And it's awesome. Goodbye, America. Hello, New York. New York is still in America. Just saying. She says, have you never taken a geology class? I think I would know, stupid girl. Bruh. First of all, the word you're looking for is geography, not geology. Can someone explain to me how they got the ice through the small hole? Wait, what? Oh, God. Oh, sweetheart. No. Can any of you explain how they got the ice through the small hole? Should we tell them? I feel like we should tell them. They put a bottle of water in a freezer and froze it. It became ice inside the bottle. People are f***ing idiots. I would argue this video confirms this. My neighbor's kid just tried to tell me that bats are mammals. Mammals don't fly. We walk and are confined to the ground. No wonder my family in Sweden thinks Americans are dumb. Y'all truly need to educate your kids better. Bats are birds. Bats are mammals. They're rodents. They fly. I feel like I have the stomach flu right now. I feel sick. Why do the women never have to take a DNA test to see if it's their child? Stop. If you don't know why that's stupid, this isn't the right channel for you. This Pride Month, the only pride I need is the pride of the Bible and the red, white, and blue stripes. That's not the American flag. That's the flag of Liberia. I think we can just leave that one right there. I swear, someone needs to invent socks for our hands. My hands are always cold. Bizzle Bay says, we have something called gloves. And this absolute genius replies with, no, stupid, like socks for our hands. Mittens? I mean, I feel like I can't add any useful commentary to this absolute nonsense because, I mean, what can I add that's going to make this better? What's going to make this better than what we're seeing right here? It was a glitch. Glitch. It was an accident. I'll fix it. Oh, God. Death row inmates of Reddit. What was your last meal? This reminds me of a story. Back in like the 70s, I think, they sent this guy to death row, to the electric chair for committing, I would assume it was probably a murder, but he was developmentally delayed, severely cognitively disabled. And so he didn't understand what was happening to him. And this is why it was such a huge controversy, because they sent this guy to death row, but he wasn't able to understand what was happening to him. And as the law states, you cannot send a person to death row that is not cognitively able to understand that they're going to die. And so they sent this guy to death row. So this was a really big deal. It caused a massive kerfuffle, as it should have. And God knows if he was even guilty. Who knows? This is why you can't send a person like this to death. They don't know what's going on. And so this guy asked for a bunch of different foods for his last meal. And one of the things on the menu, I believe, was you want to skip forward if this is going to upset you, because it upset me. It upset the out of me when I heard this, so just proceed with caution. So one of the things on his last meal menu was pecan pie, and he didn't finish his pecan pie. And then the guards were like, you like pecan pie, you should finish your pecan pie. And he's like, no, I'm gonna save it. I want to have something to eat after the execution. This guy is giving that. Death row inmates of Reddit, how was your last meal? Tell me what the execution was like. So glad to see you here. I like the reply. Just let him figure it out. Spoiler, he's not going to figure it out. This is tragic. This is very concerning. If you park in this parking lot and you're not visiting our daycare, your vehicle will be towed. This sign was created at the Learning Academy. The Learning Academy. That's it. I'm done with morons. I'm going back to weddings. Today's evening at 8:20 p.m. and 20 seconds, it will be 2020. This will never happen in our lifetime again. It will happen every day this year at 8:20 p.m. Oh no. What's the name of the boat in the Titanic? Free event, solar eclipse party, August 21st. I remember that eclipse. It was a fun eclipse. Most kids go back to school that day. Can it be done on the weekend? Did this lady just ask to reschedule the sun? She most certainly did. I'm not a bloody taxi service. If you want a lift, I expect money. That would make you a taxi service. That's it. There's nothing I can add that makes this any funnier. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. You know what to do. There's a subscribe button downstairs. Click the bell icon so you can see more stupid nonsense that I'm not reacting to. I guess I got nothing more to say. Tschüss.